Hey everyone, and welcome back to another game of Catan. I'm the Wanderer, and today we are playing another ranked game on our road to top 100 this season. We have the first pick. Nice to have first on an interesting board. You've got all the wheat clumped here, all the wood kind of clumped over here. Okay, so low ore board. So I think the 8-5-10 is obviously a great pick. Potential sheep port here. 9-5-10 is pretty good too, given that there is plenty of sheep on the board. There is only two good brick spots, and the potential to get wood sheep on the way back is there. Maybe is this slightly better? The only problem is I like this more because I think the 9-10 is attractive to someone. And I think in terms of outs, you get a lot of potential sheep wheat outs in here. Yeah, I think we're going to grab this. Sheep port could be huge. The only problem is the 8-4-3 person might try and steal it off us. I just, 9-5-6 is there. Obviously 6-9-4 is good. I just think you have to get on this 10. Whether you take here or here is the other question. Maybe the 9-5-10 was slightly better, but then the thing is, 8-10 is a great out for someone with really good wheat, whereas 9-10, not so much. And it kind of disincentivizes the 6-5-9 to the left here because someone may grab this. So I think this is a great board to have first. We'll have a look at our opponents. Blue. Blue this season, 25% win rate, only top 1,300-ish, so not incredible, but not terrible. We'll look at black. Black this season is, again, similar. Low percentage of the win rate. Only 1,300 global, so not super strong. And then red. Red this season, 32% win rate and nearly top 500, so pretty solid there from red. Okay, so not the strongest board we've had recently, but again, I feel like everyone here has played enough games that they can play. I think the second pick here, the 6-5-9 is great. Even, I think with the high wheat, I think it's second, you could almost grab this. Yeah. And then you have the uncontested 3-1 or potentially the brick port as well. So I think now we'll see this. The double wheat brick is good, just always good here. Yep. So fourth, you're getting a bit shafted. I think you kind of have to be a road player and take 9, 10, 11, 8, 3, 4. Jeez, that's garbage. Yeah, I don't like this in fourth. Terrible board for fourth. Yeah, there you go. I think given red's opportunities, this makes sense. It's, this and 8-5-10 together, you're playing off the wood port. I think black was not wrong for pointing left there. You just had to be aware that it was probably going to happen. I think that was probably red's best option, right? Build to the 9-12, build into the wheat, and just rely on the wood port. So now black on the way back is looking for the wood sheep. So I'd be very surprised if they don't take this. Could grab the 3-4-11. But I think this left for black is probably better. They go right to the 3-1. Blue now wants the ore and the sheep. The ore and the wheat. So this is just a no-brainer for blue to me. Interesting. So I just think it's this into this, right? You get the double wheat, the double ore, and the double sheep. You're playing a full OWS setup. And you pretty much have the sheep port uncontested. You're also potentially trying to race red in here, but you're not going to win that. So you argue, do you ever point down here rather than up? Because I think this is a race that red always wins. They have the row building. There's plenty of wheat to trade. And the 4-11 expansion's actually kind of good. You could take this into this, but then does black just beat you? I think black just backtracks and beats you to here. I think this just gives you a bit more flexibility. And I think you point down. Oh, huge 11 to start. Do we pop early? No. I think everyone's looking for row building materials first. You could have grabbed this, but I feel like if I build on the 9, the 9 just gives everyone brick. It's the only role that will give anyone brick. Everyone would be on it, and it kind of would mean okay, cool, well, no one will want the brick because every time I get it, someone else gets it. So I think it's not that valuable in my position. There you go, case in point. Red's going to drop the road. Okay, we have the city or 2 devs here. I think you just crank the city on this. I think it's just too good. Oh, yep, okay. Nice. Blue's going to come in for this. 6 rolls. I think we start popping now. I think getting this sheep port is probably our best option. And I think we can trade ore for brick. So I think people will be willing to give up their brick after they've got their first settles down to grab the brick from them. And they'll want ore because, again, the 10 is really the only thing that's giving ore here. So for black and for blue, they'll be happy to trade away their brick, I believe. And, if I pull a road builder, pull a yop, I think if we road settle here and road settle here, the fact that we've already got this city, it's pretty gnarly. I'm pretty confident we can pop here. A VP is kind of annoying. I'd like a bit of flexibility, but we will probably need them. So, oh boy. Okay, textbook OWS start. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Blue's going to port for the brick. Grab the settle. 6 rolls. I think we can trade away. We can trade wheat. Damn, does it with blue. That'll be the settle for black. Yeah, I can understand. I have the city. I'm not annoyed at them trading with blue there over me. 7 would be huge. 3 is not bad. I wonder if there's ever this trade. How about ore sheep here? How about this? Oh boy. Okay. We're cooking. Okay, I think the pop there was a good idea. I'm surprised no one wanted the all wheat there. I think it was a pretty fair price. And given the abundance of wood there, I'm not giving people 2 for 1s. Now, is blue going to try and go for the sheep port? I thought so. 4 rolls. There's a 9. Okay. Sure. Happy to give that to red. 10 rolls. I'm going to look for this trade again. I reckon it's there. Blue takes. I'd rather do it with black here. Perfect. And now we can grab this. All right, I feel like that was a lot to give, but the fact that we get the sheep port over blue here is pretty big. 6 rolls, a 10 here is another city. I'd love to grab some more devs, some knights, it'd be massive. I'm liking how this game's progressing. The lack of 7s is really helping my case too. Because I think the 8 just becomes the perma block here for red and for black. Ooh, gets the 2 for 1 there. Is that a city for black? Okay, black's cooking now. 9. I think you just always do that with red. It's fine. Yep. I'm okay to do that trade. Yeah, that's a city for red. It's fine with me. Like, I feel like it really kind of evens the game out a little bit here. Now, am I hitting... it's got to be black or red, so it's probably the 9, right? Or is... No, actually, this 8's pretty nasty. I think we hit the 8, and yeah, that's fine. No one will want the brick. Wouldn't mind a brick for a sheep here, just for a pop. But I don't think anyone's going to give it to us. I mean, we just have to roll the 8 and we're fine, but... Yeah, we'll just pass. 10. Well, we have another city, but I think here if I roll the 8, it's just pops. The 3 is also just a pop. 9. Oh, there's a lot of brick out there. Wow, red's happy to give the 2 for 1 there. What have they got? Wheat, just for a pop. Okay. No 7. Potentially mono the sheep, maybe. I just don't think it's that good. I think a knight here is massive. That's pretty damn good too. I wouldn't mind another pop here, to be completely honest. More looking at blue here. They've got tons of sheep. No. Okay. I could Monopoly, but I just don't think it's worth it. Big 7 out. So blue probably hits... The good thing is they don't block the 8. So I think blue probably hits the 6 or the 9. Or the 10. Not my wheat, please. Oh, well, we have plenty of wheat. 5 or 6 just has to roll. Damn, okay. The 7s are coming in now. And that's the annoying block right there. Gets my brick, though, which is not too bad. $11. Okay. Let's roll. A 3. All for wheat here is nice. Could potentially monopoly the wheat as well, but I don't like it. Yeah, I'm not giving blue 2 cards here. Otherwise, I'll happily just drop the road builder, I think. I'm just looking, where do I want to drop the roads? Is it just here and then here? Like to open up a settle, or am I worried? I don't mind this. I don't think we get backplowed by red. I think we just do that and pass. 5, nice, okay. So I just want pops. I'd love like 3 pops, it'd be massive. Blue gets a pop off. 10 rolls. 10s have been plentiful this game. Problem is, I know that red's going to spend their sheep, but there's a big sheep mono here, which would be, I think, 3 pops at least. You know, the funny thing is, it's like I got all the devs that you could ever want playing OWS early. The only thing is, I needed 1 knight for a little bit of flexibility. As black drops a road up here. Okay. There's a lot of sheep here. Let's see what red does with it, because they have to 4 for 1 if they want to do anything with it. They just pop. Still at least 4 or 5 sheep out there, I think. At least 5 sheep out there. Okay. I think we just have to rip it. I think it's 5 sheep. Okay, it's 8 sheep. It's a lot more than I thought. Okay. Let's pop once. Knight's good. Let's pop twice. So I should be able to settle. Let's grab the... I've grabbed this because it's not... let's grab this, maybe. Yeah, because we produce a lot of ore. And then I probably just grab the city, right? Could pop twice here, but 2 knights is really handy. We do this. Okay, I'm pretty comfortable with how this is going now. 6 rolls. Nice, because 10 or 11 here is just more pops. Blue has a non-knight too. Yop, so that'll be a city for blue. That wheat port's actually pretty good for them. So blue's a danger because they can also take road, but so is black. But I think blue with the city and the wheat port is a bit more dangerous. But they're fighting road. Yeah, I think red's done well considering the setup. As black grabs the 3-1. So black's on 5. It's black or blue here, but I mean, like for me, red's obviously going to hit me. They probably hit the 6. Wow, solo's my 11. Okay. I can't block black and blue together unless I hit the 5, which I'd rather not do. Who do I worry about more, black or blue? Black's still good. They've got the 3-1. The only thing is they don't have the ore, but neither does blue. So who's more dangerous? I don't know. Does anyone have ore? Blue doesn't. I think it's blue. Oh. I get the wood. Damn. More wood, okay. 5 rolls, nice. My other reason for not blocking the 9 here or the 8 is that red will start using devs, and I'm just a bit like, I want to get that knight lead. Because black's going to take road now, I believe. So black's on 7. 4 rolls. Sheep mono here is annoying. Red plays the aggro knight to hit the 8 and get me. Gets my sheep. I guess red's fighting for army now. So does that mean I've got to start hitting this 8? I don't know. They're just going to keep popping. I've got to play the knight here. I'm already over. 7 sucks, but I think the 8 roll is just gross. We will play the knight. Let's do this. Let's now hit red. We get the wood. Okay, 5 rolls. I actually have the settle here, but I don't think I want it. I think I need devs, and I think I need 2 of them. Mono knight, perfect. So there's army. You know, you could almost sneak road. Like, take army and then sneak road with the monopoly. Blue settles for 6. Pops. 8 rolls, nice. At least I know the other good thing about getting the monopoly is, other than obviously it's the monopoly, it's great, is that I know no one else now has one. So, and like an 11 roll here is just huge because I can settle for 7, army for 9, and city here as black settles for 8. Red plays a knight, hits the 8, hits me, gets my wheat, which is much better. Oh, monster roll. Okay. Yeah, I think we keep hitting this 8. 1, because red's coming for army, and then 2, black's actually doing pretty well. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Get the wheat. So city for 9, and then mono to win with 10. Can pop city, actually, because a VP here then is just game, right? Oh, man, that worked out so well. Didn't even need the second mono. That was just textbook devs that you want when you're playing OWS. I mean, what can you do about that, right? From their perspective, I got both monopolies, I got a Yop, I got a road builder, and then I got army. I mean, honestly, a 21-minute game, I feel bad for posting it because it was like it's a bit slow. But I mean, Black was on 8. So not slow, but a bit like not that interesting. But to me, that was just the power of OWS when the devs when you're lucky with the devs. The rolls obviously were a bit funky because it was such a short game. 6s over-rolled, which was good for us. But we were on the 6. Like, our setup was kind of busted. I think poor Red got forced into this situation. Did they have any... What did they have? Red had one VP. Okay, so likelihood that we're going to pop the VPs then, yeah, okay. Oh, that's just kind of nuts. We'll look at the res card stats, the dev card stats, the activity stats, and then the resource stats. Look, again, we get plus 22. For those of you who maybe potentially be like, oh, why are you posting this? This is an uninteresting game. We do get plus 22, and this is a Road to Top 100 series. So because of that, let's now have a look at the leaderboards. 263. We're onwards and upwards, guys. This is up to 1776, and as I said, I think it's like 1825 or so is top 100. Let's have a look at it. Again, we looked last video. Right now, 1827. So if we're getting, let's call it plus 20, or plus 22. So that'll take us to 1798 and then 1820 if we got 2 plus 20. So 3 more wins. I know I said 3 wins last time, but I think that was based on getting plus 25. So getting plus 22, 3 more wins, guys, and we are top 100. This is the closest we've been in quite a few seasons. And again, I've only played the 41 games. So I'm pretty happy with how we've been going. But yeah, stay tuned for some more, guys. We're getting close. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.